Now that we've gone digital, you'll no longer be carrying around your student planner or agenda. A lot of students use that to help them organize homework assignments or anything extracurricular that they may have going on. So that means you have to come up with a new method to help you keep organized. I'm going to show you two of those. The first one is using Google Calendar. To access your Google Calendar, click on your apps and select Calendar. Now, by default or automatically, it shows you a week at a time. Just for this purpose, I'd like you to go ahead and click month. That way you can see the bigger picture and what we're doing here. Over here on the left, you should see calendars, or it says my calendars. I'd go ahead and deselect all of those. Down here at the bottom, you might have been subscribed to other calendars from your other classes from years prior. To make your life easier, I would get rid of all of the other calendars just so you have one that you're looking at. To create your one to keep you organized, you're going to click the plus button next to other calendars. You're going to click Create New Calendar. We're going to call this Homework. Click Create. Okay, now we have our new homework calendar. We're going to go ahead and click the back button. And this time we should see something called Homework, and we're going to make sure that's selected. Now we know that the first day of school starts August the 12th. And at the junior high, we have 7 periods in a day. So to add a new title, we're going to click on August 12th. And then this is where we can edit things. Now to keep things consistent, nice and neat, I'd like you to type number 1 dash and then whatever your first period is. So I'm just going to make up a schedule. I'm going to say my first period is math. Now we want to make sure that we can add different options. So let's go ahead and click more options. It will come up with a bigger screen here. We want to make sure it's selected all day, but it does repeat. Click on where it says does not repeat, and we're going to select every weekday, Monday through Friday. Okay, we don't need to make any other changes, but we need to color code them so they stay different and we know what we're looking at. You can go ahead and choose any of those colors that you want. I'm going to go ahead and click red for math and then click Save. Now we're going to repeat those steps for the rest of our classes. So you can just click anywhere in there. This time you're going to hit 2 dash and whatever your next class is. Once we do this part, the hard part's over. If you don't want to click more options, you don't have to, but sometimes it's just easier to do that. Remember, you're leaving it all day. We want it to repeat. To get a color, actually, you're going to have to go ahead and click on more options. And we want to change our color to something different to distinguish that it's a different subject. Click Save. And do this until you have the rest of your classes established. Once you have all of yours set up, it should look something similar to this. If I click on August 12th, it should say 6 more, and then all of my classes will be listed. The reason why I had you guys put a 1 dash, 2 dash, let's say I didn't do that. I'm going to go ahead and edit 1 math. And let's say I just put in math. I save it. You can see that it's going to put math down here at the bottom, and we want to keep as organized as possible. Okay, if you didn't put the numbers in front with a dash, please go back and do so. All right, now you can see that we have all of our calendars, but most likely, a lot of you will have stuff going on after school. Let's go ahead and add one more, and we're going to call this Other. And we're going to have it repeat. Remember, starting on the 12th. And even if you don't have everything or anything going every day, that's okay. we can still make it just in case you have something going on. Or let's say, for an example, you have a field trip coming up and you need a permission slip. That's a good place to put that. Now it says we have 7, and the other can be down there. You can go ahead and switch it back to week view. And obviously we're in today's August 3rd, so we don't have anything. You can flip to the next week. And then here's where all of your classes are going to be shown. You can click it to the following week, so on and so forth. Let's say your math teacher on the first day gives you some assignments. We can go ahead. We're going to go in here to edit. And we're going to put math pages 110 to 111 and click save. Right here, we want to make sure it's just for this day's events, okay? Because that's the assignment that your math teacher, or my math teacher in this case, gave me. That way I can come in here and I can see that I have a math assignment due. Okay, you could do the same thing for all of them. This is a great way, an efficient way to keep you very organized.